Hey guys, this is just gonna be a quick video today. Kind of talking about my plans for the future and talking about today's update a bit. So first of all, I'm gonna start with the plans for the future, and I do have a few questions for you guys. So I would really appreciate if you could answer those in the comments. And in the background, I'm just gonna do some C2 fishing and wood cutting, um, just because it's something to do. Anyway, and then so basically, what my plans are for scheduling. Now, I kind of mentioned this in yesterday's video. Um, I didn't really, I don't think I really explained it well, and I didn't really lay it out well. So the thing that ended, is obviously my achievement diary. That was my 100th video yesterday, which I'm pretty happy about that I made it that far, and then also it was my 20th achievement diary, and with that I finished off the series. So obviously that's gonna be kind of a done series now. And so what I'm gonna be doing next is well, I'm basically, my next goal is max combat. Now I said that pretty clearly yesterday, and as you can see here, so I have all these set to 99. I did get 96 summoning yesterday, by the way. Um, Now the only real question I have is, do I really want 99 prayer? Um, the thing I really want is just to be able to do everything, and I can't really think of anything that's like I could do with 99 prayer that I can't do with 95. If you can think of something, post in the comments. But at the same time, I'm just thinking, why not? I mean, it's only 4 mil XP. Of course, at 20 GP per XP, that's 80 mil, um, which I don't have. But it's something I'm thinking about. Um, but yeah, so post in the comments if you think that you really do want to see me go ahead and get 99 prayer. I'm still not 100% sure what I'll do, but I'll do something about it. And then, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna get 99 all melee, 99 range, 99 constitution will come with that, and then 99 summoning are all the things I'm definitely going to get. And the main way I'm going to train that, of course, is by Slayer. There's no real point in training any other way. So, I mean, might as well get the Slayer XP while I can. And so, because I'm going to do most of that by Slayer, I definitely will be doing a lot of Slayer. And because of that Slayer, I'm going to have a Slayer diary every week. You guys tend to love my Slayer diaries. I really do enjoy doing those. I mean, I love doing Slayer. It's kind of fun because it's like total XP wise, it's just an insane way to get XP compared to doing like anything else. It just, yeah, Slayer's an incredible XP rate. And then, so yeah, that's kind of my plan for that. I don't think there's anything else in this room. But then also, if you remember a while back, basically what I would do is I would have a Slayer or a achievement diary every Thursday, and then every other week I would have a Slayer diary on Sundays. And so basically my plan is to switch that. Oh, I didn't get in. Okay, my plan is to basically switch that. So basically every Thursday I have a Slayer diary, since that's my main goal to get max combat. And then every other week I'll have an achievement, or not an achievement diary. That's the other thing I need. I need a name for that. And I'm thinking something like Road to 138 or something like that. I'm not 100% certain on the name. So if you have a name that you can think of, that would be good for something to do with like 138 combat or max combat or something. Go ahead and post that in the comments. I'd appreciate it. And yeah, so that's my plan for that. And with that, I will. So yeah, and that'll be every other Sunday basically. And then the other Sundays will be a guide and then normally on Tuesdays I'll release a video about the update. Now I'm going to talk about the update, but it's not going to be a very long discussion, just because the update today wasn't that interesting to me. I haven't done the Fremnick sagas, so it's not like I'm gonna, jump at a chance to do them, Anyway, so that's kind of my plan on video-wise. I really just want to get your opinion on that, what I should call that video, the 138 road to max combat, road to 138, 138 levels, I don't know. Gotta think of a name somehow. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then in that, the road to 138, I'm not only gonna be training combat. So basically, obviously in Slayer, I'll continue doing kind of what I have been doing, where I've shown levels I get on Slayer in Slayer. So for example, my last Slayer diary I was still 93 combat stats. So when the next one comes out, I will obviously in the video I'll show me getting 94 in all of them. And I'm only 100k off 95 range, so I'm assuming I'm going to get that on Slayer, so by canoning. So I'll show that in Slayer as well. But then other things, so like the fact that I got 96 summoning, that will go into that one. What else would go into that one? Prayer. If I happen to do like some bossing and I get a level that way. Why am I not teleporting? Basically all that will go into the what do you call it? Like the road to 138, or basically the update video every other week. And kind of I was wondering, how do you think I should kind of make that more interesting? And it won't just be combat levels though. For example, if I were to do this long enough and get a fishing level or a woodcutting level, that will go into it. I kind of want to get more thieving levels. I kind of want to have a semi goal of getting 80 plus all stats. Like I know it's not too far. Like I only have 4 stats below 88, so it's like might as well, right? And then but I was just trying to think, how can I make that more interesting? Because for example, in the Achievement Diary series, basically every week I would do 2 elite tasks, which kind of made it more interesting. Basically, like I was always doing something. I mean, if I was just to put levels in, I could probably do like 2 levels a week, and so it's just like a 1-minute video. But how do you think I can make that a little more interesting? Should I go for another goal? Maybe like a challenge. I don't know. Go and post, and I'll definitely consider it, whatever it is. Just because I honestly want to know. I want to know what you guys kind of want to see me do. Because it's like the tasks are obviously done. I was also going to talk about the task system a bit today, just like, kind of my opinion on it. But yeah, if you can think of anything that would be, like level-wise, like, do a skilling goal or something every week. I don't know how I'd really make that into live commentary, but I can figure something out if you guys give me an idea of something that you would find interesting for me to do. Or I'll just come up with something interesting and hope you guys enjoy it. I don't know if I can really come up with something interesting though. I'm running out of ideas. But yeah, and so that's pretty much my video plan. Might as well kill these. And so back to the task system, I guess is what I'll talk about next. I really enjoyed doing the task system. I think it's an excellent system. I think it really, in a way, it's sort of like a quest because it has a bunch of requirements. It's actually, minus like max completionist cape type things. It's one of the highest requirements in the game to physically do. Very few people, relatively speaking, have the task system completed. I'm gonna just go on the high scores real fast and look myself up. Um, and the reason so few people have it completed is because it is a very challenging system. I mean, the levels you need are not easy to obtain. Many of them are very high leveled, and I think that's really excellent. Um, like 91 fishing, which is one of the highest ones, only 88,000 people have, which you might think, oh my gosh, 88,000, that's a ton. But at the same time, it's supposed to be 96, and not everybody uses boost like I did, so it does make it difficult. And like the biggest limiting factor would be something like rune crafting, where only 28,000 people have 86 or above, and you need a minimum of 86 to do it. And so, 91, there's going to be even less, because not everybody really understands the fact that you can boost. And, it's just like, that's the minimum, or that's the maximum amount of people that could have done it. And the reality is there's a lot less. So, for example, then you also have summoning. I'm 96 now, but only 36,000 people have 96 or above. And so it's like, if you say, depends on how many of those people are kind of overlapping, but, it might be half. It might be only 10,000 people or something actually can do the entire task set. And then, how many actually have done it is another question entirely. And so it's like, my point is, it's a very difficult system to do. Not many people have actually completed the task system. And then obviously it's like, with the Morytania, you had to do basically hours and hours of temple trekking. And, that's not that easy to do. I mean, that took time, that took commitment to that. And, I mean, I wouldn't have done it if I didn't really want to complete the task set. And so I think that really makes it a nice, good, rare accomplishment that not many people go for, that not many people are willing to go for. And so that's one of the reasons I did it, first of all. And that's the other reason I did it, is it gives really great rewards. You look at so many things, it's like, you do it, you complete it, you get a reward, that's it. Whereas the task set, it's not that way. You do it, and pretty much all the rewards minus XP are continuous, which I think is fantastic. Sorry, I had to pause for a second there, but and so it's like, for that reason alone, I really do think the task system is a very deserving system that people really should pay more attention to. I think really more people should try doing it. And the continuous rewards. I mean, things like double mushrooms from the Morytania patch, which by the way is incredible, because it means absolutely incredible amounts of mushrooms. I don't know if it's double XP. I think it is, but it's like, it's a lot of money, that extra that I would generate because of that. And so it's things like that that really make the task system good. And I did the make it back from your hack a little while back, and that's not really possible without the task system. I mean, the ability to go out, get sets of things like, get free flax, get free all types of free stuff. Really, it just makes it that much more useful. And yeah, I definitely think it is a very worthwhile system. Not to mention, compared to any other system, minus like Wild Gothic Sleeps, it probably has the best XP rewards. Have I been not woodcutting? Can't remember. Anyway, the best XP rewards of anything in game. So I definitely think it's worthwhile to do. I'm going to briefly talk about today's update as well. It's not that interesting of an update to me. There's a few random bug fixes and stuff, and nothing really that spectacular, if you ask me. They did remove some sets from the GE. Hopefully I don't sneeze. Okay, I feel fine. So, yeah, and, there's just a few things like that. But the other thing they did do is they changed the Squeal of Fortune, so that when you do quests, you now get Squeal of Fortune rewards, which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing. The only bad thing for me is obviously I don't have any quests left to do. So in that sense, it's kind of bad, but at the same time, and by the way, they do not retroactively do anything. So if you don't have any quests done, you're out. If you've completed all the quests, you're just out of luck. Um, and I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing that they did that. It's like, and that's where I think really Squeal of Fortune spins should come from. It's like daily isn't bad, and then just like skilling, bossing, stuff like that. I think that's perfectly acceptable. I do disagree with buying Squeal of Fortune spins. That's why I haven't done it myself, and I won't do it myself, as far as I'm concerned. Um, and then obviously there's the Fremnik sockets too, which I could care less about, honestly, just because I don't find them that fascinating. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. So if you could answer those questions I had in the beginning, I'll list a few in the um, description so that you know which ones to answer. And if you could just answer those and kind of give me your opinion on what I should do, that'd be fantastic because I really could use your help. So, and I'll give credit if I use your idea, by the way. Like, if you say, use this title, and I'm like, oh, that's a really awesome title, I'll mention you in a video if you want that. So yeah, uh, thank you, and I will see you Thursday for a Slayer Diary, since that is the new schedule. So see you then.